Thank you, Lord. Hello, you two friends. How you all doing today? This is Sam Harvard, and I'm here to do a bit of random musing. Said quality has been reduced. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day. Hello. I don't know who is able to join me today. I can see myself here. So I think I love this. I just got a new camera, so I'm trying it out to see what it feels like on live stream. And the quality is great compared to my initial camera. And I think my mouth is moving at the same time with what I'm saying this time around. So I'm definitely not. Okay, if you're watching me, please say hi in the chat so that I'll know who you are and all of that. This is me just test running cameras. And it's not really intended to be like a purposeful live streaming. Who's passing by? Hello, everybody on YouTube. How are you all doing? Believe you're all doing fine and having massive fun. Okay, this is fantastic. So, speaking of which, there is an option on this my streaming software that allows me to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. Another option that I have is to use OBS and Ecamm Live at the same time so that I'll be able to reach Taiwo Joshua. That is you. Oh, amazing. Good to have you. How are you, Taiwo? Maybe to allow me to be able to stream on multiple platforms at the same time like that as well. And then there was a time I found how to stream to Instagram from OBS. I think I'm going to probably work on that for the month of March as well. Alfred Amara, how are you? Okay, so I'm doing camera testing. What do you guys feel about the quality of my picture or my video? How do you feel about it? Do you think it's great? Yeah, what do you feel about the quality of my image? Let me know in the comment section. Let's do interlude. Fantastic. I miss all these interlude stuffs and all that. Mukhtar, how you doing? How is my the quality of my camera? I'm just playing here. Oh, there are 4 people watching live now. Trust me, I don't think I'm going to save this video. All right, so I'm testing. Oh, Alfred says perfect. Thank you, Alfred. Oyinda Mola says 100%. Amazing. See, my mouth is moving at the same time. It's moving at the same time with my picture, unlike the issue we usually have whenever we do YouTube live. Okay, so now that we're able to solve this, traffic hacking live is going to come back in March. Let's get ready for it. Traffic hacking live is going to come back in March, and we're going to be very focused, especially in March. We're going to do more of ads and stuff, and a lot of amazing make money quickly kind of thing. I've been thinking about something recently. What is wrong with get rich quick? Can anyone answer? What is wrong with getting rich quick? Does it mean that it's impossible to get rich quick and you have to get rich slow? What exactly is wrong with get rich quick? Because I try to analyze words we use, especially the ones that all of us has accepted to be good or bad, probably because that is the norm, that is what everybody says. All right, versus the true meaning of those words, the true root and origin of those words, and exactly what the word in themselves mean outside, or let's not say outside, let's say irrespective of the context of the user. So when people generally say get rich quick, what they mean is not about getting rich is bad or quickly is bad. What they mean is model of getting rich that are not legal or that are not legit. Yeah, let's use the word legit. So there are models of getting rich that are non legit. All right. So if you want to make money in an illegitimate way and you want it so fast, hence you're going to, or let's rephrase it this way. When you want to make money so fast, it means you have to take a risk. Now, risk in itself is a context. There are good risks, there are bad risks. Risk could be inverse, which means it could be you that is taking the risk, or it could be a third party that is taking the risk. So, if I pick up a gun, and I walk into a bank where they keep money, obviously, I could scare almost everyone at the bank and have them give me money, or they could shoot me in the head, or they could shoot me in the leg and they arrest me. That is a risk. So I'm taking a risk going to the bank with a gun, or I'm taking a risk of the people in the bank losing their money to me because I have a gun and I'm going to demand them to give me money. All right. So a risk factor there could be a case of, it could be an inverse case, could be a case of me that wants to go and take a risk, or the people are going to lose money because of the action I am about to take. So I think mostly that is the context for which people use it. And what popularized it really I don't want to limit it to online scams, but like Ponzi's, where people are promised something very juicy, uh where people are promised something very juicy, and the one who is promising them have no intention of meeting up with those promises, but rather wants to use those juicy promises and greed to lure these people to part with money, and he can take everything for himself. So he can take everything for himself. So I think really there is nothing bad. Aha, thank you, Alfred. Said there's nothing wrong. I think I can put this. I can put this on my screen. Okay, there's nothing wrong in getting rich quick, because nobody love poverty. But in Nigeria, mentality to get rich quick is just put the money and sleep and wait for increase. But if it requires your involvement, okay, okay, I think I get the point that he's trying to make. So from what he's saying, get rich quick is when you just drop money and then it doubles and multiplies immediately or overnight, and there is no work input. Okay, so the argument here is about work. All right, the argument here is about work. Is there a work input? Is somebody doing somebody creating some form of value, or it is just drop money and then multiply it or duplicate it and then they call it get rich quick? Is that really what this is about? All right. Well, this is what I feel, though, ladies and gentlemen. I feel that there is nothing wrong in getting rich quick. As a matter of fact, all of us want to get rich quick. I have not seen such a person really who wants to get rich but slow. We only want to get rich right. And getting rich right is not always fast. It's not always immediate. It's not always overnight. It could take 30 years. It could take 50 years. It could take 40 years. It could take 20. It could take 10 years. It could take 5 years. It could take 1 year. There is no time frame define that you are getting rich slow because it took you 5 years. No, 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 no. There are different races, there are different approaches, there are different reasons, there are different personalities, there are different things that people are doing that could make them money. And like I've taught you, those of you have followed me over and over, and get ready for March. I mean, from March, I'm going to bamboozle you a lot with good value, yeah? You can make money every time there is a transaction. All right. So, and transaction based on profit, which means whatever you put in into creating the value that the other person is paying for. All right. For example, this tripod and also like a gimbal for camera is a good, valuable thing for creators like me. And we value it. So we want to buy it. Now, Sony made this. So the company Sony, whatever they put in into making this, whatever they put in into shipping it to my house, All right. Everything that it costs them put together must be less than the amount they are going to charge me. All right. So, which means they're going to charge me more than what they put into getting this into my hand. So, if it costs them $10 to get this into my hands, from the production to the shipping to everything and all of that, all right. If it costs them $10 to get it to my hands, they'll probably sell it to me at $15 or $12 or $20 in some cases. Now, that extra $5, that extra $10 is what we call profit. It's simple commerce 101. I mean, very, very simple. All right. So, but the process of collecting this from Sony and giving them money is called transaction. So, anyone can get rich by being able to multiply transaction within a short period. So there are two tasks that we have if you want to get rich quick. Task number one is to have multiple transactions, as many transactions as possible. Number two is to make sure that those transactions happen within the shortest possible time. So speed is of essence. There was one day I woke up, I didn't plan to say all of these things. Oh my goodness. There was one day I woke up and I was thinking that people could generate a lot of income, all right, by simply looking at things that exist already and doing two things with those things. Number one, can make a lot of money by simply reducing the time it takes for a particular thing to be delivered. All right, by giving speed, you can make a lot of money. Number two is by increasing quality. All right, you can increase quality of something. And number two, you can reduce time. So, not necessarily reducing price of something. You can increase the price of something, but deliver it faster to them. People will pay. Moving from point A to point B, I'm from Nigeria, so if you're moving from Lagos to Abuja, there are different ways to do it. There are the night buses, there are the small 18-seater buses, and there are the small SUVs or saloon cars. Excuse me. And then you also have a train. I don't know if that's functional now, but then you have the airplane. All right. So depending on any of these ones or opportunities or types of transportation you decide to take, you're going to pay more and more and more. The number one, the faster it is. Two, the comfortable it is. The more comfortable it is, the faster the trip will take, and the more comfortable the trip will take. So a plane is definitely the most comfortable and the fastest. Hence, that is going to be the most expensive. All right. Airplane flight is the fastest and is the most comfortable. And that is going to be the most expensive, followed by maybe a saloon car or the SUV, the one you call Sienna, or then the buses and then the very large buses and all that. So, what is that business or product that people are buying in your area? Is there a way you can make them experience that product faster than they are currently experiencing it? And this is why deliveries are making a lot of money, because now they are cutting down the times that people have to go to the mall, take vehicle queue, buy stuff by themselves and all of that. And just today, by just swiping on your screen and clicking things, you get everything uh, delivered to your house. It's so easy right here for me where I stay. All I even need to do is just to send a message on WhatsApp 24/7 to a supermarket. I don't even know where the supermarket is. If it's in my building, if it's another building, I don't know. Somebody just sent me the WhatsApp number, and all I need to do is hello, Fanta 2, you know. So I just type Fanta 2 and all that. And before I say Jack Robinson, 2 minutes, somebody's at my door. Ping, ping, I've rang the bell and I see Fanta. Fanta is whatever. Somebody visited me last year and wanted Ifini. I don't know if you know Ifini, scent leaf. Ifini, some of the F4, okra, and a few other stuff. And we just punched it inside WhatsApp. Ping, ping, ping. And then Ifini, they brought it. they brought Ila, they brought everything to the house, just like that. All right. I didn't even used to care how much they are collecting from me. To me, the money still looks small. But the fact that I just thought of something, I just wake up, I just feel like having something. I don't have to go out to start looking for how to buy it or think about trekking or driving or whatever. I just punch on WhatsApp, and before I say gang 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 gang, at my door, just like that. It is phenomenal. It's amazing. All right. What have they simply done? They have made the experience of buying those things happen faster for me. And because they make it happen faster for me, I am willing and ready to buy from them. So feel free, let your creativity cap open this year. As you go, don't say because you are young, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. As you go on in your life, in your area, wherever it is you are living, in any country you are living, there are things around you. There are businesses around you, there are products around you, there are services around you that the latent power, the latent time can be reduced. There are things you can contribute to make them have it half the time. All right, that can make them have it half the time. If you can do that, you're going to make a lot of money. All right, I didn't plan to say all of these things. I'm just testing camera, and now you guys have made me to start talking and all of that. So let me do this and give this benefit to everyone who is currently watching me. If you have any question whatsoever, I want you to write the question right now, or let me try and see if this can work. If you would like to join me on the call, I'm going to post the link. I'm going to post the link in the comment section. Just click that link. It will ask you to dial in, and then I can allow you to join and probably be able to showcase you in that regard. So if you would like to join, just click that link. It's going to dial you in. It's a video conversation. Make sure you are aware you can actually do video in that regard. Let me see if there's a way. It says master class. So if you would like to do that, if you would like to, oh my goodness, do I not have a screen that can make that work? Where do all my interview screen go to? All right, so while you are typing your question, or some of you are trying to do this thing, let's go to adverts. Let's quickly advert. Please ask any question you want to ask, not questions of operations. Operation question, please go to Telegram group and ask that one. There are 14 admins that are going to help you with LAP questions, except questions that they can't answer, which I doubt if there's any of such question. That's the one you should bring to me, yeah?
So I started the online marketing space in February 2021 this year. It was funny how I came into the online marketing space, considering the fact that I finished my NYSC in July 2019. Between 2019 to 2021, I was earning between 5K monthly to 40K. Now, 40K looks small, but when you consider the fact that I was one of the top earners in this particular venture, then you realize how much it meant to me. I was hoping to get a job that pays me 120K per month somewhere in Abuja. That was like, wow, like a graduate's dream to earn 120K per month. I feel like finally my God don't answer my prayer, okay? But I didn't get the job. After praying for more than 6 months, I fasted and did all manner of things. I believed that, but the truth is, it dawned on me that there were things I wasn't doing. So I came online on the online marketing space February 2021. This year, I was hoping to just, if I can make 100K per month online, I'll be fine. But some later, after like 2 weeks of study, I made my first 20K online. And I said, Lord, this 20K, can I get like 10 sales of this within the next 7 days? And I went for it. I prospected. I reached out to many people organically, no paid traffic, nothing. 7 days later, 20K turned to 40 to 80K to 160K to 200K in my first 7 days as a novice to selling online. 30 days later, after that first 20K, I'd earned over 600K, 630K precisely in the online marketing space. Now, in 12 weeks' time, I made my first million online. And then over time, I've been able to earn over 5 million naira online. No job, no qualification, no nothing. All I need is my smartphone in my house and a data connection. What changed for me was because I gave myself to learning. Now, more than how much I've made for myself, being able to travel the world and do some nice things for myself, are the people I've been able to replicate myself into. And one of the people that I'm very proud to mention is Mr. Emmanuel Dada. This was a married man who tried to come on the online marketing space in April this year under my tutelage, but he was too busy because he had a laundry business that pays him 30K per month on a good month. 6 months down the line, he came to me and said, in tears, in near tears, and like, Coach, I need you to help me to scale up to doing this thing online. I said, fine, you will have to make out time. You will have to follow instructions. So, Mr. Emmanuel, these things are not difficult, but first you need to calm down and realize that it's not overnight. What you need to do now, go to the training resource session. You will see the step-by-step training that I taught there and some other coaches there. Follow them, right? Follow that particular one where I showed you how to begin and how I made my first 200K. Implement them step by step. Do you understand? And stay consistent with them and you will get the results you want. Okay, these things are not difficult. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. All right, you have my number. Just send me a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you. In less than 4 weeks later, Emmanuel Dada came back to me. He has earned 75K in 1 week. This was someone earning 30K in 1 month as a dry cleaner. Now, what changed for Emmanuel Dada wasn't because he had special skills. He took his time to learn, to follow instructions, and to implement all that he is taught. And that is the opportunity that I'm presenting to you on this platform. That when you come on a platform like this, you get to learn skills that takes you from beginner, from novice, a complete newbie, even though you don't have experience selling anything online, okay, to a point where you can even teach others how to sell and make money online. I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okay, so I think I'm back now, and I have Abdul here. Abdul, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or have you run away?
Good evening. I can hear you, sir.
Uh,
Can you
so you are
hear me?
live now. Do you want to ask me a question?
I'm here.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Can you hear me? Go ahead.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I have to. It's actually more like a request, though.
Like a request.
So yeah, I can hear you. So it's basically about LAP, though. You know,
Okay. So what is it about LAP? If it's something that admin could
I
help you
I actually
answer.
joined LAP last year. I was 17 years old. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
a request actually.
Go ahead, please. Hey, I can't hear you again.
Yes, I wanted to run ads this month, but I realized that I don't really have a good ad video. Then I don't think if I should make a video of my own self. I don't think maybe it will actually do for this new webinar that we can use to run ad, like an ad video actually, something like that. I will do to the page.
I didn't get your question at all. I didn't get your question at all. I think your mouth and your voice are not in congruence. Okay. So I have another. I think he has dropped. I have Akin Wumi. Hello, Akin Wumi. How are you? We cannot hear you, Akin Wumi. You might need to remove your earpiece or something. Okay, I think your sound is back. Hey, there's a lot of noise where you
Um,
are, bro. What's up? What's the question?
I didn't join the YouTube live very early, so
Okay.
I don't know if I can recap, sir.
There's no recap. I was just talking. I was just
Okay,
talking
sir.
as the thing is coming to my head. So there is actually, I didn't have a topic or anything. I was just talking really about get rich quick. That's all. Okay. So you just
Okay.
tested the link. You are welcome. All
Yeah.
right. So who has a question for me, Joe? All of these people. Who has a question for me? EJ is here. Hi, EJ. How are you?
I'm fine. This is a test run, right?
Yeah, I'm just.
Good
You have brought that your
afternoon.
Ayelujara mic. I thought now your mic is just something else. All right. So yeah, I'm asking people to ask questions. I have a question, sir. Can you talk on sales and marketing? Alfred, what do you want me to talk about sales and marketing? I'm going to talk on sales and marketing on the mentorship call on Sunday. So get ready for that one. I think I started the series already. So you're going to hear that one eventually. All right. So our guest is on his way to Dubai and should land after 24 hours. That's about 2 a.m.
Yay.
tomorrow. And
Okay,
we're gonna have a beautiful
fantastic
yeah.
event on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. So, a lot has been going on in one of the groups that we're in, and I was wondering, like, are you asleep? What's going on here?
Eh, not see any group. Is it the 30 days challenge group? Because I noticed there's an
Yes.
but I've not really gone through it.
Yes, it's been an amazing, interesting, and very insightful
Yeah.
conversation going on there. Talking about handling objection, and somebody sent a very, I mean, of course, like we're all different, and to be honest, I found it a bit funny as well. But at the same time, I could feel the person's pain. Yeah, the person was like he has watched some videos and the video is causing him headache.
Ah,
I'm like, so, but upon further feedback and everything going on in the group, the person who shared to get feedback was like, this person is just not ready to put in any work. The person's just coming up with excuses and all of that. But it's just been a very insightful having that conversation on the group today, talking about people saying, oh, they don't want, or somebody coming to say, oh, please, can you give me money to start this business? Then when I start making money, I'll pay you back. It's just been really, really an interesting topic today. Yes, we're waiting for you to come
you
give
know,
us your
speaking,
2 cents on it.
speaking about that, actually there's something I'm working on. Should I say this now? Okay, let me code it the best way I can code it. People believe that they want to learn affiliate marketing, or people believe that they want to join LAP and they do not have money to start. But they are so sure of themselves that they are going to be committed, they are going to sell, they are going to promote, they are going to, do the inputs. But they don't have money to start. There's something we are working on for them. Let me code it like that. So I will not say exactly what it is.
Better.
So there's something we're working on
That's fine.
that is perfect. Might not be in another 1 month. Hopefully by April it's going to be available. Where anyone can reach out to me now and say, Sam Harvard, teach me how to make money online. I do not have any money to start. Please pay for me. I say, you want me to pay for you? Okay, good. There's something I will do for you. So I'll now do that thing for that person. So I'll be able to prove if the person is really serious, to make the money, the person will be able to make money with what I'm going to do for them. But if the person is not serious, I already know that yeah, you don't know what you're doing, just send them out. But I won't mention what it is yet until it is done. But I'm just giving that privileged information for those who are here watching this. I'm not sure I'm going to put this video on YouTube anyway because it's It's so rookie kind of thing, but it's still fantastic. I mean, there's still a lot of things that we can discuss. Maybe when I'm done, I'll check in the group and see what is happening there. But I saw a voice note that David posted for 7 minutes. It is well.
You can fast forward it now. It's
Even
two
if I
times.
was
Yeah,
still three
we've had a
minutes,
lot of back and forth voice notes. Yeah,
it's still three and
even me, I sent mine too.
oh, interesting. Okay, then. No problem. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, we have done 30 minutes now. So EJ has gone. And I will, how can I be like you? How can you be? You cannot be like me. You be like Jesus. Don't be like me. Be like Jesus. Abdul, why are you calling again? I've already answered your call. Go and type your question. Who else wants to ask a question? Who else wants to ask a question? If you want to join me, I think I posted how you can join the conversation and ask me a question. So if you want to do that, you can easily just do that. So I put the link there, so you just click on it to join. If you have a question to ask. So I'm test running a new camera and how it's performing. This is still raw image, it's not edited or anything, but I think it's clean enough to use compared to this is my 4K camera. This is my I had to delete this. This is yeah, can you see this one now? This is when do we have more products to promote? This is a very interesting question. Lani, have we finished promoting the one that we have? Ni? So we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more very soon. All right. So this is the old camera. So you can see it. This is the new one. The old one has plenty color. Look at it very well. This is the old camera, and this is the new one. All right. So that is the thing. The thing with the old camera is that it seizes. I don't know why, and the new one is pretty much good. How can I be like you? Be like you is a contextual question. It's a contextual question. There's no generic way to understand that question. What about me do you want to be like? You can't be me if that's what you mean. You can't be me. So, but you can be like me the way I speak. You can be like me the way I smile. You can be like me the way I tell stories. Now, this is better opening the minds of some of us when we admire somebody and all of that. And even those of us who are Christians, they say becoming like Jesus doesn't mean you become Jesus, okay? For once, what is his words? You are not even from Israel. And you don't have the recoil in your hair. So you can't be Jesus, but you can be like Jesus in some areas, not even in all areas. All right. So you have to simply Justin say he wants to get the old one. The old one is still useful. I'm still using it. That's his own use. All right. So you can decide what part of this person do I want to be like. All right. You want to be like Bill Gates. You can't be Bill Gates. You are not an American, at least at the base minimum. But what are the things that makes Bill Gates Bill Gates? Which of them can you model? Oh, how he does charity. You want to be like that, or how he wears his shirts, or how he wears suits, or you understand? How he speak, how he tell stories, or how he makes business decisions. So you have to know exactly what part of the person you want to be like. For example, when I was starting out public speaking, one of the major guys that I modeled, and I actually taught a friend to be like him, but the friend really did not understand, was the late Dr. Miles Monroe. I'm sure some of you would know him. All right, it's late now. And what is it about Miles Monroe that I try to model? I didn't want to be Miles Monroe. As a matter of fact, I can't speak like him, but I can speak the way he speaks. Do you understand? There are patterns he follows when he does his public presentation. When he is speaking or preaching or making a presentation, there are principles it follows. All right. And I noticed that Miles Monroe is one of the few speakers in the world that speaks with controversy. All right. He speaks with controversy. I would be here next 3 months sharing how I made first 1K sales of love. Oh, nice. Thank you. All right. So he speaks to controversies. He picks something that everybody believes, all right, and then trashes that belief. All right, it trashes the belief and then says something different about it. And you'll be wondering, all of us have believed in this thing. Why is he saying something different? All right, I think I have a guest. Hello, Austin. How are you? Austin Mario, you may need to remove your earpiece so that we can hear you. So let me put you live. Hello, Austin. I can hear you now. How are you?
I can hear you now. Okay, good. Sir.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. It's nice connecting with you here.
Nice having you on the show. Thanks for joining. So, what question do you have today?
So I want to ask. I mean, I've been having WhatsApp classes, and most of my students are also having WhatsApp classes. So I want to confirm whether if it is best to have Zoom meeting for client to understand, because sometimes you find out that after some WhatsApp classes, some person will just be like, sorry, the messages are too long, the informations are too many. So I was kind of thinking the best way to pass information concerning affiliate marketing to persons for them to understand. So sometimes it got me confused. So I want to know the best channel or the best closing formula to use for clients for them to understand the message you are trying to pass to them concerning affiliate marketing.
Well, there are two ways to approach your question if I understand it well. One is to make sure the best way to hold a WhatsApp group presentation is to have a set time, like an event. Don't just say, I've added 15 people, let me just start training. So while you are training, five more people join. They've missed part of the stuff you have posted, and then you are trying to post again. And then when you are done, some three people will join and then start asking questions again. So it becomes a big deal. So what you want to do is to say every 8 p.m., all right, we make presentations here. Or every 9 p.m., we make presentations here. So once it is that time, you make your presentations, all right, and go. Then after that, while you are making your presentation, lock the group so that nobody can type anything. When you're done, you now open the group for questions, all right, and all of that. And then you can now take questions and what have you. But that's the old way. I personally will not do that. So how I would rather do it is to have people private chat me and put them in a broadcast list. Then ensure that my number and I have my number saved. All right. Then I will send them a link to watch a presentation. Then I'll follow them one on one through broadcast this time around to be sure that they have watched the presentation. They can come and ask me the questions directly. All right. Group, you better pray that your group has positive vibe because it can be very infectious. Somebody might want to pay for what you are selling, and one idiot will just drop one nonsense, and it will drop doubt in the mind of that your person that is about to pay. So you don't want to risk things like that by having a group over time. I'm not saying group doesn't work, but it takes a lot of work. But your group must be arranged, must be very organized. That is one. Number two, when I post in group, and I've taught this to my students in the mentorship program, you should number every of your posts. Don't post in a group, don't make presentation in a group and just be sending the message. Welcome everybody to presentation about affiliate marketing. You send that one. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is this and this and this and this and this. You send that one. No, don't just do that. All right. So say number one, pass full stop. Then welcome everybody to this presentation. That's number one. You send it. Then number two, full stop. Then type all the next paragraph. So it's more or less like the way Bible is structured that makes all of us able to read it because there's chapter 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, verse 5. All right. And it's easier for people to make reference to it. So someone can say number 18. Oh, that's what said in number 18 that I need to ask a question about, so they can easily reference it. They can also easily be able to go through it. By the time you are done, you discover all the tweets. I said tweets. All the messages you have dropped is probably 54 messages. So it's easier in their mind to go through 54. Then when they are scrolling through people's chats and comments, it's also easy for them to locate the real message because they are numbered. All right. So if you want to still do group, please number your stuff and let your presentation be timed. Do anticipation. Oh, 8 p.m. Are you online? Are you online? So somebody who's just joining knows that there's an obligation to listen to some information in your group by 8 p.m. So they are prepared for that, or 9 p.m., whatever time you choose. All right. So that's what I would advise about group. Then make sure you are always locking and opening your group. Don't just leave it open. Some people get possessed. Yeah, the world we live in, there's a lot of demonic influences everywhere. Some people just get possessed by demon, and then it is your group that they want to go and manifest. So they will just say, "What are we even doing here? They are just wasting our time." So that's demonic manifestation. So you want to prevent that demonic something from your own group by making sure you are locking it when you are not using it. So I hope that answers your question. I have another caller.
Yes,
All right.
yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you
I'm
very
very, very relieved. Thank you, sir. I learned a lot. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you, Austin. All right. Okay. So that was Austin. Someone else was trying to call in, and I think person has dropped. The only part of you I want to model is your storytelling, sales, and closing skill. Augusta. Now you can't be like me, Augusta, because I'm a man. You are a lady. Mhm. And you cannot barb this hairstyle too. Well, it's possible. so but you have to find something about me that you want to be. This guy that used to work for me, who saw this hairstyle when I first did it 2 weeks ago, and he went to barb the same thing. Now his own students started to barb the same hairstyle. So now I've started a new trend of hairstyle among some guys. Just imagine that. So that is the part of me that they want to be. Okay, so like I was talking about Dr. Miles Moreau, I noticed that the guy just come and create some kind of controversy, then he teach it backward, and by the time is halfway done, all of you will be on your feet. Like, wow, wow. So maybe I'm going to do a training one day or a speaking one day and say, get rich quick is not bad, or get rich quick is not a scam. All right. Why? Because nobody indeed want to get rich slow. It's just that our quick is relative. All right. Our quick is relative. So my quick is different from your quick. Somebody who has bill to pay. The landlord has said tomorrow we are coming with soldiers and police and everything to take you away out of our house. There is no food in the house for 2 days. They have been eating scrap and the scrap has finished. There is no school fees to pay, children's school fees. There are people that they are owing that are threatening to come and arrest them, and everybody is coming to you tomorrow. If somebody now comes to you and say, would you want to get rich quick or get rich slow? Please, what's going to be the response of that person? What's going to be the response of that person? The person will not say, I want to get rich slow. No, we all want to get rich quick. But in the context of scams and illegitimate things, all right, then that becomes a different ball game. How can I get sources for more stories? Google is your friend. Taiwo Joshua, Google is your friend. All right, I'm not having any other caller today. Yes, what book can you recommend on online entrepreneurship? Okay, now I'm not the book guy. Let me confess. The times I used to read books was those days. Then we were just starting out. That was when I used to read books. I figured out that I'm more of an audio and video person than physical book person. I had a library in Nigeria. I've always had a study. I don't have a study here now. Almost all my study, everything is on my MacBook. So I used to have a study in Nigeria with a lot of books, I mean, it was a thing of pride. Myself and my friend used to be proud, like who has more, who has more, um, who has more books, like whose library is bulkier and all of that than the other person. So we used to do those type of those type of competition. But then I noticed that for me, I don't know about others, I just have those books. I don't read them. I don't read them. So I figured out I'm really not a book person in that regard. So, but I'm more of a video and audio kind of person. And that's why most of my books, I think I have about 3 books that I've written that have not been published because I'm just not a book person. So very soon we're going to publish those 3 books. There are actually about 5 books that are done right now. There are about 5 books that are done right now that we're going to publish and all that. I think I have another caller. Uh, hello, Sunday. Hello, Sunday.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. How are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thanks so much for this the opportunity you gave to us
So
through
we're
Learn
doing
of
test
Flute.
running. So this is what we'll be doing every time I'm going live now, so that people can be called.
Okay,
So what's your question?
that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so my question is, at the starting point of yours, when you started with, all this online business, affiliate marketing, and all that.
Okay.
So, what was the challenge, and how were you be able to get over it quickly? That's all.
What was the challenge I had when?
When you started all this online with affiliate marketing and stuff like that.
Okay. What was the challenge and how did I overcome it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good one. Um, the story of how I started online business and stuff is um, a little bit out of ordinary. It's a little bit different from most people's starts, and they've always said, "Don't compare my today with your own beginning. Your beginning might be better than mine. Mine might be better than yours. So don't look at how I'm doing today to compare with you. Are just starting. I've probably been running this thing for a while, before I get to where I am in that context. So that makes a lot of difference. Um, so Adole, somewhere I'm going to bring you up later. Just chill for me in the waiting room. So the thing is, when I started, I was coming from a place where I had just lost a big business, that had a lot of prospects. He has been able to drop. All right, that I just lost.
Sorry. I
Okay,
can
yeah.
hear you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just lost a big business that was doing pretty fine and all that. And I couldn't explain really how things just went bad and all that. And I tried a second business, it also flopped. I tried the third one, it also flopped. And yeah, I know why all of them flopped.
Wow.
But the third business I did was like the last card. I've tried all the cards I had. That was the last thing that I had left. I didn't have any other thing. So I was thinking, this one that there is really nothing else that I can do like this. And all these businesses, has dropped and all that. I now thought about it that, okay, every time we think as humans that we have gotten to our limit, it is only a new origin. It is only a new beginning for something else or something. It's only telling me that's an origin, that's a new beginning for something bigger. Okay, so it's very important that we understand that. So that was what I understood and what pushed me to say, I know where I'm coming from. Now I have an understanding of the value that I want to add to people online. And all I had in my mind is, I'm great at marketing. Come on, I can help businesses in marketing. I can, blow them up and all that. I was reminding myself of the people that I've done that with in their own businesses in the past. So I said, no, come on, I can do this, I can do this. And that was what pushed me, to create content, go on Instagram and then start. I now went on YouTube to start learning how to do email marketing, do all of those things and all that.
Wow.
About me, when I started, I was not hoping to make millions immediately. That was one major thing. I'm not sure if I've shared this before. My goal was not to make millions immediately. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. My goal was to reach as many people I could reach. That was the first thing I wanted to do. How
It's
many people
valuable.
can I reach? Yes. Now let me prove it to you why I said that. I had two cars left at the time I was going to start online business. I sold one of the cars and I did three things with the money from the sales of that car. Number one, I paid my rent that I've been owing for a while. And I used to judge my landlady. So anytime I want to go out, I peep, is she out? Is she not out? Before. So I was able to pay the rent. That was the first thing I did. The second thing, the people that I brought to my house that are working for me, that I promised to set them up in business. I set them up in
Okay.
business. One was doing a makeup. She's a makeup artist. She needed a makeup shop. We got her a store, bought all the things she needs for her makeup, and rent an apartment for her. All right. So I settled them. So the balance of this money, I did the following with it. I put up an event in Abuja for free for core members to come and learn digital marketing for free.
Wow.
I fed them, I taught them, but I put them in front of camera to collect their testimonials. That was the first thing I did. I didn't upsell anything. What would they don't have money, they are broke. What would they pay me? I didn't upsell them anything, I didn't charge them anything. I just did that by make sure I record the training. Then I flew all the way to Lagos and I did the same thing. I spoke with a particular lady that I met online who I know does all these trainings for young people, young business people, and all that. I said, please let me partner with you. I will pay for all, pay for everything, pay for food. Just bring me people to train. Business people, small entrepreneurs, tailor, just bring all of these people. Let me teach them stuff. So they brought them for me. I taught them. I brought camera again. We recorded everything. The following day again, I did for corpus, digital marketing. All right, I recorded that again, trained them all for free, and for each of these programs, I was feeding them. Then I went to my campus. So my department, they brought all the students together. I taught them digital marketing again within 3 hours, and I carried camera, I recorded it. So I brought all these footages, then I started to share value on this thing. It took me a couple of months before I created my first product that I decided to sell. So why it was easier for me was because even though I needed money was not the first drive. I know that money will flow the moment
Flow.
people know me and trust me as an authority. I know money will
Awesome.
flow the moment they know me and trust me as an authority. But that doesn't have to be your story. I mean, you could do if I have
Yes.
to do it again now, I would do it a lot better and differently. All right. But the principle will still be the same. The principle is that I gotta put in a little bit of work before I start to now say, yeah, let's make money, and all of that. So it doesn't remove the fact that you can't make money from day one. And of course, you can make money from day one. But what if you don't make money from day one? What will you do? This is not what
Will you not be tired and
they're
run
just
back?
lying to us. Let's go, let's go. So it's not everyone who is making a lot of money today that made money from day one. Most of us built into it. Most of us grew into making the money. But the drive really is about I want to add value to people. Not first I want to. Once you let that drive you, you will overcome every form of challenge. You overcome every.
Okay.
Now, all the challenges I had, I believe the answers are on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Sometimes I'm led out of YouTube, but most times within YouTube, I'm able to get all the information that I need that helped me with everything that I want to do. Excuse me. And don't be afraid to boast about what you know. Don't be afraid to boast about what you know.
No.
Yeah, because
Great.
somebody
Great.
somebody needs to believe in your confidence to give you money. Kai, you didn't get me. Somebody needs to see your confidence, believe in it, then they will release your money that is in their pockets to you. So, but if you keep it to yourself, they will spend that money on something else. They will spend that money on something else. So, for everything we all need to do as human, the money to do it is already available. But this money is scattered in different people's pockets. So you got to know. If, for example, there is something I wanted to, that I not wanted to, I've not done it yet, that I want to do with money, and this thing is going to cost me how much? Oh, I think it's going to cost me about 15 million in naira. And then I was like, okay, so am I going to get 15 million naira? And I figured out 15 people, is it 15? 150 people who are owing me 100,000 naira. 150 people who are owing me 100,000 naira. Now, do I have any 150 people owing me money? No, nobody's. I don't even know these 150 people, but I know I can create something, all right, of value that 150 people will be willing to give me 100,000 for. So I asked
Immediately.
myself the
Wow.
question: what can I give to 150 people that they will thank me after giving me 100k? And I had a lot of things, so I picked one, and I'm working on it. In the next 3 days, hopefully, I'm going to release it to the public. And these people trust me. I'm hoping within a week, I'll get more than 150 people who would give me my 100k that is in their hands. And then I can get what I want to get it done. So
Wow.
that is
Wow. Wow.
where you will grow to when you are led by value. All
Hmm.
right. That is where you will
Hmm.
grow to when you are led by value. It's just that simple. All right. So I have another
So
caller
you
on the line.
actually,
Thank you very much,
yeah,
Sunday, for
I think that's
calling
okay.
in.
Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have Samuel. Samuel, are you still there? Hi, Samuel. How are you?
Fine, sir.
All right. So you got a question for me?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Lady night, yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. You have
Yeah,
questions
sir.
today?
Yes. All right, sir. About this affiliate marketing, this Lenoflix X-Partner going on. Now, I notice most people usually talk about their mentorship. They usually talk about their mentorship. That's what they use to trap their audience. They usually use to trap their audience. So I want to ask you, is there another strategy? Because most of them, they're always saying, I'll add it to my special mentorship group and course like that. And I also want to ask, like, you should help like differentiate the differences that, like, as an athlete marketer, we have informative athlete marketing. Like, how can I know my field, my parts of athlete marketing? Yes, sir.
You've asked about three or two questions in one. How can you know your part
All
as
right.
affiliate marketer, and all of that? Okay, here is the deal for affiliate marketing. All right, the first thing that
Yes.
you need to know, I've been convinced about, is you have to promote product that you believe in. All right,
Yes, sir.
product that you believe in.
Yes, sir.
Promote product that you believe, because if you promote product that you believe in, it will come to you naturally, to come to you easily, and promoting it will be easier for you. All right, that is one. Number two,
Yes, sir.
you're going to get a lot of people willing to buy that product because it's something that you can relate with. All right, you are not going to
Yes, sir.
find it difficult to get people who can buy those products. You are not going to be selling, how do I put this thing now? Something that is only working in the US to a Nigerian audience. You won't do something like that because
Yes, sir.
you are promoting something that you believe in. So that is the best way to find something, that the path that you want to follow in affiliate marketing. Almost everybody, like I say, do affiliate marketing, either officially or unofficially, either directly or indirectly. We all do that. But those of us who are making money from it, someone pointed my attention to see Ronaldo, who is the most followed man on earth right now. That is an affiliate marketer. Link on his bio is actually an affiliate link. And the same thing goes for D Rock, who is the most followed man in America. You know, all these people, Kardashians, name them, all these people with hundreds of millions of followers on social media. They are all promoting one brand or another, one product or another, but they don't just promote product.
Yes, sir.
They offer them money. They promote product that they believe in themselves, all right, because of their brand that they are building. Okay, so it's very important that you understand yourself, understand what you believe in, and use that to be able to promote things. That's number one. Number two, understand the value in the things you are about to promote or you are told to promote. the users of this product, would they really get value in this thing? You just have to ask yourself that question, because that's what's going to happen at the end of the day. Even when you are able to promote and people are able to buy through your recommendation, are they going to thank you or curse you at the end of the day? All right. There are people who promote, people can promote anything for money. What's my own there? Let them buy, let them just buy. I'm making money. I'm making, so it's about sales for them. It's not about value that they are adding to their buyers or the people that, because the sweet thing about affiliate marketing is if you promote something to me today and I buy it because of your recommendation, if that thing serves the purpose and blew my mind, next time you promote something, even if I wasn't looking at it or needing that thing before, I will pay attention to it. And maybe I may even buy at the end of the day or connect you to someone I know whom I want to buy. So you have better referral system built because you are sure that what you are promoting has value in it based on the people that you are trying to give it to. So if you use that for LAP,
Yes.
for example, I did a training in the 2MI48 where we outlined 7 benefits or 7 categories of people based on their need and the solution to their needs that the 30 days income challenge alone is going to help them solve. So you are sure that if you are selling to any of these 7 categories of people, they are going to get this specific value. So you know that what you are promoting, except you are promoting somebody who doesn't fall in any of the 7 categories, that's where you have problem. Because to that one, anybody who doesn't know this thing will not understand the purpose and the use of it. And they're going to abuse it.
Okay, sir.
They're going to abuse it. They're going to probably fight you for giving them this. What is this? They don't understand the meaning. But for me, who understood this, oh, I'm going to love you for it because I know how to use this. They don't know how to use it. It's going to be useless to them. It's not a phone, doesn't have screen. Hello, hello. So what is this? What is this?
Yes.
Oh, you have scammed me. But have you scammed them? No. But because they are not the right fit for the product. So you want to be sure this product I'm promoting, is it, will this person understand it? Is it really the product for them? So these are some of the things that you want to pay attention to be able to get that done. All right. So I
Okay,
hope
sir.
I've answered all your questions. Do I have any other caller waiting?
Yes, sir.
Waiting.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much then.
Thank you.
Okay. So I have some written questions here. I was thinking of what question I can ask, but this question is a banger. All my question has been answered in one. Okay. Hello, thanks for the masterclass, please. I need a sign up. I need a to sign up LAP. Thank you. Okay. A link to sign up on LAP. Let me get you a link now. Since you are still live, let's do live prospecting. Yeah, where's my this thing? Let me go and copy. Let me go and copy a link for you. Let me go and copy a link for you, so you can sign up with the link. Why is my this thing now hanging? All right. Who wants to ask question again? Anybody want to ask a question, or you want to join the call? Let me give one more person opportunity to do this. Let me post the link to do that again. So I posted the link again for you to be able to ask me a question in case you want to. You wants to give him a link. You won't be able to post your link for him. It's only me that can post link there. Sorry about that. Okay, fantastic. I think I got a link here. Let's do this. Okay, anybody else? Any question? Okay, so while I wait for question, let me just round off on the thoughts that I was having. I'm going to drop a link for the person that wants to register for LAP in a jiffy. Apparently, it's not my link I'm dropping. It's someone else's link that I have access to. So that's like a +1 to that person. But that link will give you access to benefits. I'm going to have some benefits because of that. Okay, so the thoughts that I was having that we were discussing, let me go and get the link from this particular place, is about get rich quick. You know, get rich quick, get rich quick. People have said it like it's a bad thing. Said it like it's a bad thing, it's an evil thing. You should not get rich quick. So the question is, you want to get rich slow? Because most of us just latch up on things without necessarily understanding the context or how they apply to our lives and all of that. So none of us should get rich slow. All of us should get rich quick. But we should get rich quick under illegitimate stuff. Okay, so that's a link for you. Samuel King, that's a link for you. If you want to register for LAP, that's a link for you. So you can practically just use that link if you want to register for LAP right now. Okay, so we have tried though. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done 1 hour of doing back and forth. I think we're going to do this more and more these days. Let me get back to work. So somewhere you can click the link now. I'm about to go offline. All right. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm not sure I'm going to put this on YouTube, but if I do, I hope somebody learns from it. All right. See you all later. Thank you very much for joining. And